Okay. I think we're back. I didn't realize that it had just completely stopped. Um, so, you know, okay. No, actually, I don't care about this. Now I'm screwing with uh activity. There we go. Just scenes at all. There we go. So, I lost like how long was I? It was about 16 minutes of me just ooh, suddenly sort of loud. About 16 minutes of me just sitting here yapping to myself. Well, I mean, that's what I'm always doing, but at least it's, being saved for posterity purposes. That's not how you use that word. So, in the future, when that stupid OBS disconnected thing comes up, I have to make sure that it hasn't actually, like, fully disconnected. There it goes. And just, like, stopped the stream. That's the first time that it's actually done that. Before, it had actually just reconnected and then everything was fine. But, I mean, yeah, no, it definitely did. Because the time was the... Well, you know what? Now that I say that, I'm a little concerned that maybe I have a VOD out there that's just like missing a portion at the end, and I didn't realize it was cut off. I guess I'll have to look. I'll have to look at one of the older ones and see what happened. Because once it reconnected, the dropped frames little icon thing, it never came back. And I swear the last time that it was doing that, I checked and I was like, okay, am I just like down completely? And then it was still showing me streaming on YouTube. So, I mean, unless it was like just down in one place in particular. But I don't know. Alright, where am I going? What am I doing? This is where I came from, right? Wait, is it? See, having to look at that, it kind of threw off my groove. Yeah, okay, we're good. I don't want to go there. Whoa, 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 whoa. That would be terrible death. You know what? I'm gonna have to definitely look up. I'm gonna have to look up why the OBS disconnection thing is even happening in the first place to see if there's something that I can do to mitigate it, or if that's just like a thing that happens and there's not really shit you can do about it. Because I don't want that to be a consistent, like, every stream. And thankfully, it is only happening, like, once per stream so far. But still, it's just like it's another thing I don't want to have to deal with. And now this is going to be split into 2 streams, because I'm going to have 3 hours and 14 minutes on one side, and then I'm going to have the last, like, 30 minutes on another. Thankfully, all you missed was me talking about doors. I think you missed that. And how the game design is good about telling you what doors are really doors, which this one is not, and what doors are real doors. And going in and out of the water in that little maze bit. Which, if there was a place to... Oh, I feel bad. I'm sorry, son. I gotta do it to you. I wonder if I could get through this without them waking up, and then I could just leave them there. I feel like the answer is no. Just because I think, wow, I'm so luminescent. Because I gotta shoot this. And I think the firing of my gun would wake them up. Oh, I can't turn it back on. I guess why would I want to? Ooh, we're getting into, yeah, questionable ethics. God, this is a fantastic level. Ooh, spooked me. I forgot you were there. You know, there's an achievement for doing all of the questionable experiments here. Fire control, gas, electric. I'm surprised I haven't done it. I feel like I've hit all the buttons. Because there's this, and then there's, in one of these rooms coming up here, there is... That's the wrong way. There's another one. Where's the door even? Ah, here. Jesus, what do these things even do? They're so... I love big tech, I think. I think that's like one of my big things that if I was really going to try to explain it, I love tech that's like big, and you can see that there's a lot of options on it. Like, you know, you can have something that's really big, but everything is just like smooth. And so you're like, well, yeah, it's big, but I have no idea the complexity of it because I'm looking at it on yeah, no, we're gonna, you know, here's the one I was thinking of too. So I can push the fire and I can destroy everything in this room with the little this like BFG ion beam. Which disintegrates stuff much like the alt fire on the pulse rifle does. But yeah, like when sometimes something, and I know this is superficial, but sometimes something looking complex even just it's got like an appeal to it to me. Where it's like, I mean, I guess this is sort of a good example. Maybe. I don't know. Like, you know, you see it and you're like, okay, yeah, you know, it's like, you know, this is almost person-sized depending on how tall you are. And you can kind of see, like, what it does. But there's not anything too... There's nothing on it, like, manipulatable that tells me, okay, someone really has to know what all of these things does. I mean, you do. but it's, you know, you don't know that from this. However, you look at something like this, and you're like, there's a lot of different dials and things to be checking, and there's numbers to put in, and sliders for different options, and, you know, I see that, and I'm like, I want someone to give me an in-depth, like, understanding about this. This one doesn't excite my imagination very much. This one does. Anything on you? No. I wonder if there's an option in OBS for when OBS disconnects for whatever the hell reason, to just make sure that it's actually like reconnected properly. I'll have to look. I'll look into that after stream today. We're pretty close to the end. What is this? Oh. It's a Bible. These are books that I've seen before. Anything new? No. Whoa. Oh. I've never looked at this before. Wow, why would you just have that on the wall? X-ray and pictures of your alien subject. Proof that you've been doing shit that you probably shouldn't have. That's pretty funny. I like this. This is a really good picture, actually. I would like to have this picture in my home. That's fantastic. Oh, hey, look at this. The exoskeleton osteopath. Oh, okay. This actually changes. Oh, yeah, there's 3 pages. Specimen is ready. No message deleted. Your requested records are ready for collection from administration. Please return them after use. Biodome Complex Labs announcements. Interesting. I didn't realize we called this Biodome. I figured this was just like the Black Mesa. I figured this would be the Lambda facility. Are you gonna move on to page 3? I want to see what's on. Oh. Oh, today's specimen is ready from cryogenics. We are aware of reports, errors in the facility. Work is being carried out. Doctors Foreman, Junicorn, and Welsh. Today's test results are available. Please report to the administrator first thing today. Okay. Last messages before everything has gone to shit. Although, that said no update within, like... Oh, hi? Where are you? Hey, there you are.
It ain't no good up there. It's all sealed off. The only way out would be to find someone with scanner access who can open the front door. I'm pretty sure there's a few scientists hiding out somewhere in the labs. Maybe with the both of us looking, we can track them down and get them to let us out of here. Get on your game face, Doc.
Yeah, so it says 36 hours since update. It could be that they just don't actually update that very often. But I'm sure it hasn't been 36 hours since the resonant cascade happened. There's no way. So it just must be... Oh, look at that! Again! Just... pictures of... And that's just... Well, that's just a dam. But this one, pictures of a specimen that's probably top secret. Well, I mean, definitely top secret. Like...
Does this vest make me look fat?
I think that's the least of our problems currently.
Let me get out of your way there.
Ha ha ha! That was a perfectly placed grenade. Oh, that was beautiful.
I want to stick to kitchen duties, soldier.
Hold on, where the hell? There you go. I was wondering where the hell he was throwing stuff from. If I could just walk into a top secret facility and walk on the desk, I would be so happy. There you go.
Are you thinking what I'm thinking?
What are you thinking? I'm thinking you're stuck on the door. Yeah.
Watch your head, Doc.
So this is the third one of these questionable experiments that I can think of. Oh, I guess there's also...
Let me get everywhere.
Get back in here, Barney. Does that kill Barney? Is he okay? Or is he already dead? You know what? I don't know if I killed him or if he was already dead. Sorry. What's this? Keeps us in a separate watch. I swear I could dispose carefully. Yeah. Do not ingest. Don't do it. Someone already tried. Doesn't turn out well. This way, I think.
Everybody get
Oof. Nice. God, I love those little satchel charges. There's a... Wah! Scared me. Well, I mean, I can do this, but there's nothing in it anymore. And I'm pretty sure, until I blow it up, that doesn't do anything anyway. Okay, so... Fucking... Thank you. So, other than that one... I think there's the head crab one. That's not where I want to be. And I came from the other direction. Oh, wait a minute. There you go. I didn't know there was another one in there. I thought it died when I exploded the trip mines. Well, I tripped the trip mines. I slid into them. I didn't mean to run into them, but oh, hi. So, did our grenades bounce off of one another? Something weird happened there, where it sounded like he threw a grenade, and then his bounced weird, and then mine also bounced, but on the wall near him. That was spooky. Here's the snarks. Snarks are cute. Whoa. I can't believe that survived. I can't believe it. I swore that thing was alive for a second. So, here's the other one. And I can release this into here, and I can kill them all. Right? So... that's all the questionable experiments that I can think of. And I didn't get the thing, so clearly that's not actually enough. No. Okay. It's the observation area. Is this where I want to go? Oh. I hate that that splashes. What do you mean overcharge? You know, it is sort of played as like a comedic note, but also some of the few people that we had left here who could who could have helped and were fellow human beings got exploded because of a prototype weapon, and then I just pick it up and I'm like, oh, cool. Time to blow some people up. I need to do this. Oh, did I not, hold up. I think I needed to hit a button in here. Right? Yep. Do.
Power
I heard that. Where did that come from? Developers and stuff, I think. Some of those pictures. So I think, based off of what time it is, I'm about to, I gotta find a good place to stop. Alright, what's the procedure here again? Oh, is this one of them? I kill these little guys? Okay, so if I unplug this now, we should be good. Because the door won't come down. Cool. So, alright, so that's not the other questionable experiment to get that achievement. I wonder what it is. Maybe it's still up and coming, but I really can't think of what it might be. Also, this would burn the shit out of you. Thank God for that hazard suit. I'm in two minds. I could get to the end of...
A fellow scientist.
Thank God.
Get us out of here before those military drones figure out where we're hiding. We all have retinal scanner access. If you escort us to the lobby, we can finally get out of this damn lab. Yes, but you'll have to shut down the surgical unit first. That fool Peter switched it on. But I'm afraid he never made it back.
Alright. Hey, I did it without getting caught in it.
This way.
So, what time is it? I think what I'm gonna do... Thank you. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do this fight that's coming up ahead. And hopefully...
Wait!
This is one of those fights that...
Anyone else think this is a bit too easy? Something's not right. Gordon, you don't mind taking a look, do you? We'll stay here for a moment.
Yeah, so this in particular is a fight that kind of always bodies me at least once or twice, and I don't know what it is about it. I think it's a combination of people being above and just having so many enemies to like keep track of and whatnot. Also my aim is terrible all the time, like then. Yeah, see? Uh, I think part of my problem is just always those guys up top. And I can never reliably get them the first couple of times I do this fight. And then I missed the overcharge. Dear Lord. Nope. Ah, buddy. How is it that I never hit you? God damn. This fight in particular is a very big pain in my ass. Alright, so good. I'm gonna get this the fuck out of the way first. Because I don't want to have to, like, do this when I come back tomorrow morning. Every fucking time with you. Damn it. I almost had it after getting those guys up top, but I spent too long sitting there aiming at them. Just taking damage. And I died as soon as my head peeked out. What the fuck am I stuck on? What the hell? Okay, there's one down here. Alright, get rid of you. I'm gonna do an unwise thing, and I'm gonna do that. You know what? Magnum you. Alright. I can almost get them. Alright, there's one. There we go. Ah. 12 health left. Ooh, buddy.
The facility must be under complete military control.
You'll have to sneak and fight your way through.
You know what also sucks? It's just that there's no good... So, you have that one health box, and I don't think there's, like, anything else in here. So, you just have to, like, every once in a while, you might get a... Is there anything in here? Oh my god, there's one hidden in the side over here. Okay, well, that's good to know. Is there one hidden in the side over here, too? Oh my god, there is. Okay, I never knew that. I'm gonna go through here. Oh, well, there's another one. You know what? 8275, that's good. That's good. I'm happy with that. Yeah, that's the fight that I think always... And then he gets sniped. Alright, so I'm gonna save it right here. I'm gonna do a full save. And that's gonna be it for this morning. And I'm gonna go check on some of the other streams and see if anything cuts out like abruptly all of a sudden rather than actually being ended properly. And hopefully there's not too much of that. But either way, good stream other than the fact that I lost 16 minutes because of stupid thing disconnecting. I'll look into that, see if there's a reason, or see, number one, if people are having that and if that's just like a thing that happens that you gotta deal with, and number two, if there is like a good way in OBS to just like make sure things actually reconnect after it says reconnected, or do you just have to go and see if it ended your stream and then you gotta like restart it right after that? So until tomorrow morning. And actually tomorrow, am I gonna start doing Sundays as like a flex stream where rather than Black Mesa I play other stuff? Just to have some variety. You know what? No, I won't. Only because I do kind of want to go through... When I do the Half-Life Portal series marathons, I do kind of want to do them, like, all the way through. So clearly that's going to be however many streams and however many hours of gameplay of stuff going through at the same, at once. But I think I'll save those flex ones for when I'm playing new games. And I want to have something in the middle where, especially for like RPGs and stuff, where like those ones are going to be really long in between. These, like, clearly they're, they're however many hours. But I could probably get through... honestly, I could probably, for most of them, I might be able to get through them in, like, 4 streams, for some of the shorter things, maybe even less than that. So, not really that big of a deal. But, yeah, I think I'll save those Flex Sunday ones that I had the idea about. I'll save that for non-Half-Life marathon time. So, anyway, till tomorrow morning, bye-bye.